Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. If you're new, then you'll know that I love anything planning, creative, be that art or creative journaling. I usually do a lot of plan with me videos, haul videos. I use a lot of stickers and I journal, and I love anything paper, let's be honest. I just love doing things that just take time. So I wanted to bring you my commonplace journal. So if you've been with me for a long time, you'll know that the first journal I bought was the Stalogy B6. I didn't know what I wanted, and the Stalogy was the one that I decided to go for. And I'll be honest, it just didn't work out for me. As a planner, it didn't work out. And I immediately didn't like it. I was just like, no, this isn't going to work. I've tried it. I hate it. I want to stop. And I think it's that it just didn't, nothing fit. I just didn't like that. And I realised that you can be a bit more creative now. And I love seeing people who've got Stalogies use them. But I was just like, no, this is not going to work for me. So what I did was I had set it up. I took out the pages that I planned with, and I decided to do a journaling prompt. So as soon as I wanted to write something, I would get a journaling prompt from online and then I would write a page. But again, it just didn't work for me. I didn't reach for it, and I was daily journaling anyway in the INKYBAJINKY cousin. So I made a decision to not do that. And I thought, when I need it, the time will come when I do need this Stalogy. And I was going to buy a new journal, and I thought, no, you've got something. You've already got something that would work well. Don't buy anything new yet. Also, this is an opportunity to try something new. If you enjoy it, then you know it's going to work. You can buy a new one when you need to. So the good thing about Stalogy is it is gridded. I actually would prefer if the grids were smaller. I think these are 5x5 mil. So they're a bit big, but it really doesn't matter. You've got, if you wanted to use it as a daily journal, you can. So you've got the months at the top, you've got the days in the middle, and then you've got the number at the bottom. So if you wanted to daily journal without all the flounce, without all the stickers, you can do that in here. It's undated, and that for a lot of people will work. But what I decided to use it for, because I've been wanting to try commonplace journaling, but I was like, I'm never going to do that. Like, I don't really... I didn't really understand what it was. So when I understood the concept that it's to collect, it is a collection. It's a collection of thoughts and things that have triggered something that either makes you think, or something that makes you smile, or something that reminds you of something. And most people, I would say, commonplace for like quotes that they've heard. So you don't have to date them. It's completely undated if you don't want to. The good thing about this for a lot of people is it's more about the things that are happening in their life. It's more about observation. It's not daily journaling, you know, what's happened in my day. It's a snippet. It's something that has triggered something and an emotion. So I decided that I would start again. All of the bits that are in here at front I did at the beginning. This was my word of the year, still remains my word of the year for 2023. And I kept the decoration. There's no need to get rid of it. Obviously, you can see here I have pulled out the pages that I no longer needed, and then I added this at the front. What I realised is I could capture the things that really I love. So let me just sort of explain that a little bit. So I thought about it, and I was like, yes, I'm reading a lot more. And if there's any quotes that pop up and just I fancy capturing, I'll put that in. I watch TV a lot. I watch a lot of series, and I do actually review things in my, I'll show you, in my INKYBAJINKY undated. So I currently have like reviews. Not all of them are great, but I just do a little review and capture how I felt about the book or the programme or the film. Anyway, so I already capture that, but I don't capture quotes or anything like that. I don't naturally think about them. So I was like, this isn't going to work if that's all I do. So I never did a commonplace because of that. However, I always wanted to capture the funny things that my kids did or said, or any of the things that they say that has come from me. So my children are stepchildren, and I never had my own children, and my mum passed away before I had any children in my life, and I always feel so sad that she isn't there, but she is, because she's, this is really cheesy, but she is in me. And when the kids say things that my mum said, it really brings me joy, and I want to just capture those things, just funny moments, that things that they've done. And the other thing that I do tend to think and read and just online things. So even though I don't read a lot of books, I do read a lot online, and things are going to change in the future. The way that we work today may be not the same in 10 years. So any of the like funny memes or quotes that come out of Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, I've captured them if they remind me of something, or I've wanted to forward them on. So I just capture little things like that. My partner has her own sayings, and she always makes me giggle. And there's just moments in our life that we really laugh, and I'm like, I want to capture those moments, because we don't always remember them. So that's what I'm putting in here. And then our dogs also are quite entertaining, but they're also very sweet. And because dogs don't last very long, I mean, I wish they last forever, but they don't. It's always nice to just capture some of their personality and what they do. So that's what I decided. I thought this is a great way to commonplace, where I can keep things about my kids and my family, and also the things that I love, and things that maybe trigger something sad. I want to have that. And I think that's really what it is. So if you're thinking about commonplace journaling, or using a commonplace book, or whatever you want to call it, it's not a diary. It is very much a place to capture moments, and somewhere that you can just jot it down. It's almost like a mind dump. In fact, that's pretty much what it is. So I started it, and I decided that I would break it down into 2 sections on a page, have maybe a third blocked out to write the quote, and then I wanted to have a little bit of information about why I've captured it and what that meant, or what it was around or about, and not too much writing. And not too much decoration either. So I've put a few stickers on. I've used a pet tape from Lauren Phelps Designs. And then I've done like little sketches here, because I want to remember, you know, I may not live here in 10, 15 years time, and I want to remember why this happened. So, you know, I've captured things. I've colour coded, like I say, the things, so I can easily pick out and identify if I'm ever going back and I just want to look at the kids' stuff. I know that it's this sort of peachy colour. And I might change that moving forward. I might change that halfway through. I don't know. But so far, this is exactly what I wanted. There's no pressure on this. This is all about the things that happen in your day that you want to capture. It may even not happen for a month. It might not even happen for a year. But that's why this is really important, to have something that's going to stand the test of time. And all I know from Stalogy is that it is really robust, that people have used a Stalogy know that this spine can cope with pretty much anything. So I've got the cover from Lauren Phelps Designs. I've put that on here for now. And I think I will keep it on there, because it's quite robust. I might decorate some of the front. I don't know. You can see the camera. But I haven't made a decision on what I'm going to do there. But that's really not what this is about. It's very much something that I would be able to carry as well. If I was going out and wanted to capture it, I can literally take this. I would like to, potentially for the new year, I would like to have an A6. I think I'm definitely heading towards that. And it doesn't need to be this thick either. You know, commonplace journaling can take place in smaller notebooks, and really something that you can have with you all the time, as long as you've got the key, and you've got the things that relate to the key. And maybe that's why stickers would be best, actually, because then you can just put them in, can't you, rather than carry 5 pens around. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm really happy with this. I think if you're thinking about commonplace journaling, if you're thinking about having one, really think about why and what you want to use it for. You don't have to be an academic person to want to commonplace, because that's maybe what I thought. It's all about, think about the why. When you're journaling, why are you doing it? What's the outcome? What's the objective? I want to be able to capture something and then relay it back in my older years. These are the years that are very precious, especially with the kids and my partner. Knowing what I know, losing family, I want them to be able to look back. I want them to have this by a mean of looking back over the years and And maybe it's something that they'll keep moving forward and have to share with their children, their grandchildren, and something they might want to do and add to. I just feel like there's just a lot of things that we miss, either that we're not in the moment, or it's just one of those things that you just, you laugh at it at the time, but it doesn't stay in your brain because there's only so much room, right? So that was my commonplace journal. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's a short video, but I just wanted to outline what I'm doing. Let me know if you want any videos on what journals I'm going to be using next year. I am only having one Hoboniche product next year. I'm actually going with Wonderland 222 because of course that is what I am supplying. So it would be daft of me to go elsewhere, but they don't do a week's style journal. So I do really like those. So I'm definitely going down that route for next year. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you would like to subscribe, then please do, because that would really make my day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.